Good morning. It is Wednesday. Hi, everyone. I'm Jason DeRusha. Thanks for hanging out with us today, the day before Thanksgiving, 2 days before Black Friday, 3 days before Small Business Saturday, and 5 days before Cyber Monday. What's Sunday? Do we know what Sunday is? Is that a thing? Super Sunday. It's going to be Super Sunday. We're 4 days before that. Hope you're ready. Hope if you're making turkey, you've defrosted it, because you're going to be hosed for sure. Don't put a frozen turkey into your turkey fryer. That's your safety tip from your friend Jason from the TV. Let's take a look at the weather. Just gray and fine, right? I don't know. This week has been kind of like it's fine. What you see is what you get. It's in the upper 30s right now. That's what it's going to be for most of the day. Our average high is right around 40, so it's not like it's that bad. We can't really complain about it. It's just like, some sun would be nice. We should see some sun tomorrow. Let's talk about this because we are looking at a 50-degree day possibly on Saturday. I will probably be putting up Christmas decorations. I'm still negotiating. Do I want to hang them up myself? Now, you all can guess how coordinated I am on a ladder. Have I ever fallen off a ladder? Once, just once. It was fine. It was a minor fall. According to a new survey from YouGov, more than a quarter of Americans have their Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving. It's already up. 69% said they don't break out the lights and the tree until after Turkey Day. So what do you think? When do you put up your holiday decorations? Are they up? Do you do it before Thanksgiving? Are you waiting until this weekend? We usually we do a real tree and a permanent. I like to call it fake, but they call it the industry. We do one of each, and we'll put it up usually first week of December, but I don't know. I'm going to be pretty bored this weekend at home, so maybe I'll put it up. What else do you have to do? Tell us what you're thinking about all this. I like seeing the lights up already. I don't get you in the spirit, and we need a little boost, right? We'll share through some of your comments. Leave them on the WCCO TV Facebook page. President-elect Joe Biden getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow in the traditional way. I don't know about you. When you prepare for Thanksgiving, don't you give a speech the day before? That's what I'll be doing later on. That's what this is right now, actually. We're going to cancel the rest of the stories, and I'm going to share my Thanksgiving address. I don't know. This is it's such a weird time, right? You got a president, this guy, President Donald Trump, who said, you know what people should be thankful for? Vaccines and new treatments for COVID. Biden will be saying that we should be thankful for the sacrifices Americans are making this holiday. So anyway, we'll have Joe Biden today. And we'll see if President Trump makes news. He is spending Thanksgiving at the White House this year. Yesterday, the president pardoned a couple of turkeys. And if history is a guide, the president will be pardoning a lot more turkeys in the coming months, because that's what you do right before you leave office. You find a bunch of dingbats who never should be pardoned, and you pardon them. Everybody's done it. President Obama did it, Clinton, George W. Bush. Part of being president. These two turkeys, corn and cob, actually are sentenced to a fate worse than death. They will be shipped off to Ames, Iowa, where they will live out the rest of their days. I'm just spitting fire today. I'm ready to go. There's a new way to shop safely for gifts. Iowans, just don't even bother. If you email me, I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it. This is a cool project going on at Midtown Global Market. They've had such a rough go at the Global Market, which is really a treasure. Great restaurants, great retailers. But they were hit hard by COVID, of course, like all restaurants and shopping malls have been. And then they were vandalized during the aftermath of the death of George Floyd because they're right on Lake Street. Tuesday, Shipt launched this plan where they said, you know what, we're going to deliver if you want to order from Midtown Global Market. You have to pay for delivery, but the idea is to give a boost to merchants who've been hit so hard.
It's very supportive and very positive feeling and energy to feel people care for us and want to give us push up to keep going and survive.
Yeah, that's one of the retailers there. So exciting, right? If you want to do it, go to WCCO.com. It is shipped, so you have to kind of go. I tried to click on their website today, and you're like, oh, yeah. So, like, they want you to sign up. You got to do the thing and log on, but they have a deal for memberships, and maybe you use Shipped already, so it'll be easy for you. After Thanksgiving, Black Friday is next up, and, you know, it's going to be different this year. Mall of America has made some changes. I tell you, if you want to feel safe, like, the mall has so much airflow. It's so big. To me, it feels like a pretty safe environment. They're opening 3 hours later at 8 in the morning to avoid, you know, they don't want people lining up or big crowds or anything. They're doing more sanitizing. All mall employees will be wearing masks. Everybody going in there has to wear a mask. Restaurants, that's going to be kind of weird. It's takeout only in Minnesota right now. So when you're in Mall of America, you can go to the restaurant, but you have to take the food to your car. It's kind of a weird deal there because it's takeout only, and if you ate in the mall, it would be considered dine-in. So plan ahead. Tough news we learned overnight, but really inspiring in a way. The Duchess of Sussex revealed that she had a miscarriage in July. It is heartbreaking as you read this story, just like it is for anyone who's gone through a miscarriage. Meghan sharing this news in an opinion piece for the New York Times. She writes it was a July morning where she was changing her child's diaper and she felt a cramp, and her quote, "I knew as I clutched my firstborn child that I was losing my second." Oh, wow. Yeah. Duchess said she was sharing her story in hope of helping others, and I think these stories, they really do help others. Chrissy Teigen shared her story. So many people go through the heartbreak of miscarriage, but knowing you're not alone, boy, I think it's so helpful. Prince Harry, tough for dad too, right? Their son Archie was born last year, and everybody should read it, NewYorkTimes.com. The 63rd Grammy Awards coming up at the end of January. It'll be right here on WCCO. Are you ready for some of the nominees? Welcome to I Feel Old and Don't Know Who These People Are, part of our CBSN Minnesota Daily Update. You should know most of these people. Artist of the Year, Beyonce, Post Malone, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish. Album of the Year, we've got Black Pumas, which I have a pair of Black Pumas at home. Coldplay, Dua Lipa, who I love Dua Lipa. Post Malone, no thank you. Taylor Swift, big fan. Beyonce leading the way, as she should, with 9 total nominations. T-Swift, Dua Lipa, Roddy Ricch is fun. 8 nominations for them. Trevor Noah, Daily Show guy. He's going to host the event on January 31st. Taylor Swift fans are going to get more of her Grammy-nominated album. This album is so interesting, Folklore, because it's not like super upbeat and poppy. It feels a little more quarantine pandemic vibe. And so she and the others who created the album, they were never in the same room, right, because of the pandemic. But they filmed this for a special called Folklore, the Long Pond Studio Sessions. And I look forward to seeing this. Like, you're going to get all 17 songs for the album, and then the stories behind them, at least as much as Taylor Swift is ever willing to give up, right? She always has a little mystery about this stuff. But it's streaming now if you're a Disney Plus subscriber. All right, this is probably the story of the day. Water skiing squirrel used to be the standard when it came to stupid, embarrassing local TV news stories. Well, water skiing squirrel, hold my beer. Welcome to drunk squirrel, tipsy squirrel, sauced squirrel. What do we think is the right thing to call this? Katie Morlock posted this video. Yeah. You know, I mean, the squirrel's just loaded, just absolutely blitzed. So she named this squirrel Little Red, and you wonder, like, how, just the paranoia on the squirrel, like swaying and then all of a sudden being jolted back to reality. So Katie is a wonderful human being. She feeds the creatures in her backyard while she's been working from home the last couple months. She laid out some pears that she found in the fridge that must have fermented.
I was so worried about him all night, and in the morning I was watching for him, and there he was. He came, and he was eating his hangover breakfast of corn and, birdseed. So.
I love that, the hangover breakfast. Now, Katie was concerned about Little Red because, hey, you got a drunk squirrel, and you think drunk squirrel is easy target for some other predator out there. But nope, it worked out just fine. Maybe the potential predators smelled the hint of Coors Light in the air. She said she's glad. She's so good. That, to me, like, I look at this, and guys, this is Thanksgiving inspiration. Like, we all want to be like the sauced squirrel, right? And if someone's like, hey, maybe you could, like, lighten up on the sauce. You say, like, probably these pears I ate must have fermented. It's my new excuse for sure. Let's get back to our talker today. We were talking about Christmas lights. Maybe you put lights up for other holidays too, for Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever you choose to put the lights up for. Diana says, I'm going to try to get the Christmas lights up Friday. Diana Peterson says, one holiday at a time. This is what my kids said. I asked them about putting lights up last week, and they're like, we have to have Thanksgiving first, Dad. All right. Diana, thank you. Kimberly Zeppelin, Friday night after Thanksgiving. Oh, that's cool. It's been a family tradition for years. I love that. Thanks, Kimberly. That's really neat. Simon says this year we need a boost, so they're already up. Yeah, I get it. Do you guys, should I put it up myself, or is it even possible to hire someone at this point? They may be all booked up. Michelle Solberg says my Christmas tree is up, but we'll decorate after Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks, Michelle. Kimberly, whenever the mood hits you. I decorated on 11/11 this year. Yeah, on our block, my block has some lights up, but on the other side of the street that kind of divides us, all the lights are up. I'm like, I love it. It feels good, especially because it's dark at what, 4:15 now? So we need the lights. We need those Christmas lights and the joy for sure. You guys give me joy. Thanks for hanging out with us on the morning update from CBSN Minnesota. I am off on Thanksgiving and on Black Friday. Erin Hassansada will be here, and I trust she will give you a more straightforward presentation of the news. I'll be back with you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone.